Mr. Winthrop, will you deal with your client?
Yes, sir, I will. You sure want to do this? He's not exactly the tooth fairy.
I'm sure.
Keep your remarks brief.
Well, it's just kind of weird for me to stand here while people are talking about me. It's like being at my own funeral. And everyone knows their own story. I mean, Dean thinks I'm swell, and, well, I was to him. And my dad thinks he's totally failed because he has a probable felon on his hands instead of a teenager. And Jenna, well, Jenna doesn't even want to be here. And she thinks I'm a spoiled brat and would love to see me fry. The thing is, no one knows the real picture. So how could you possibly know? I mean, it makes me nervous because you're the one that matters as far as I can see.
All right. Go on, Miss Cory.
Okay. First of all, I really feel bad about what I did. I know I stretched the truth a little. Okay, well, actually a lot. But, I don't know, I thought I could get away with it, you know, audacity of the youth, you know? Well, anyway, the thing is, I'm not a thief, and I can prove it. Excuse me, Jenna. See, I have this book, IOUs.
What is it?
IOUs. See, I wrote down everything that I owed, like Franny's pots, cup of coffee. I wrote down everything. And I was gonna pay it all back, but I got found out a little bit early.
Yes, so it would appear.
Yeah, well, I mean, before I could get the cash. But I was working on it.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I didn't leave home because my parents beat me or anything. It was just, we were having a hard time. And I thought I could live my own life on my own.
Turns out that wasn't true, correct?
Well, obviously, I feel I need a new approach. Rachel said that I could stay with her for a while if you'd let me. I could go to school and I could go straight.
Is that true, Mrs. Cory?
Maggie is my granddaughter, and I have invited her to stay with us, and I will take full responsibility for her.
All right. I will direct Mrs. Richardson to provide me with a full inventory of all lost, stolen, or damaged material, and to set a fair rent for the sublet, and you will pay all charges. As far as the Ian Rain matter goes, as soon as he's apprehended, if there are any charges pending, we'll deal with them at that time. I'm recommending a sentence of 18 months suspended with 2 years probation and 100 hours of community service.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, boy.
Good stuff, huh? Oh, thanks, Ken.
Hey, listen, she was really special.
She was good. She was really good.
I've got to leave. I've got to go see Pauline.
Yeah,
I'll see you in a minute.
I'll see you later on. Thank you.
Yes, and now I have to get to trial.
Wait a minute, am I going to jail?
Ever since you turned professional, I worry about you, Victor.
How come?
You can cross over the line. Felicia's your client, right?
Sure. I mean, I was the one who tossed her the rope. But I also told her to get her tail to AA meetings and get herself a sponsor.
So what are you doing for her? If she wants a sponsor, it's up to her to get one. You know that.
Yeah, well, if she asked you, what would you say?
I would say no, just like I said to you. We have nothing in common, Victor.
Yeah, well, maybe a little.
Maybe we have the same hangovers, but nothing else.
Oh, come on, you know better. I mean, you've lived the despair. You felt the pull into the bottle. All right, why do you drink, Judy?
I drink because I'm an alcoholic. You know that.
Look, sure, gotcha. And sure, her story is her own, but the outcome is the same.
I don't guess those returns are in yet.
Look, you've got one thing right. Now, maybe this lady has had everything. I mean, she's got talent, money, success in several careers. You know, she even married the man she loved after she'd lost him for years. Acquires 2 daughters late in life, and then reality hits her like a tank.
2 grown daughters.
Yeah, terrific women. I mean, both in their 20s, you know, both knockouts, and both supportive in their own way.
You remember what I said about crossing over the line?
You wound me, Judy.
I know you. So when did Felicia What's-Her-Face get hooked?
Gallant. And I hate to break her anonymity, but I might as well tell you, since it seems to make a difference.
Felicia Gallant? The one with the TV show and the restaurant and the husband that got shot?
Yeah, about a year ago. I mean, when she lost him, she hit the bottle like there was no tomorrow. And her daughters and her good friends, I mean, nobody could touch her.
Oh, Lord, that's my story.
See?
My life with Clay.
Like I told you, you've got a few things in common.
Yeah. I can just imagine her hanging out and having coffee and stepping over the guys who sleep on the stoop.
But you've got what she needs, Judy. Long-term sobriety, a no-nonsense program, and a whole lot of gratitude.
I tell you this, my sponsees call me every day, like it or not. They also have to make a commitment.
Yeah, well, that's something else Felicia needs.
Yeah, you think she'll come down and make coffee for the intergroup? Where the derelicts come here and put 12 sugars in their cups of milk?
She's on shaky ground, and she needs to know that. And she needs you to tell her.
I suppose I can talk to her.
Oh, yes.
That's not a yes. You understand me?
Sure, but we moved away from no.
Tell me about those daughters again.
Well, they've been through a hell of a lot, and I think they deserve a break.
Victor Rodriguez, you saying a woman needs a break is like the fox saying the chickens would be happier outside the coop.
Now, because I love you, I won't take that personally. And I'll tell Felicia to call you.
You let her make the call herself.
Look, I promise. Now, thank you, Judita. And you know what? You make a hell of a good chili.
I won't argue that. Now get out. I have things to do.
Felicia's not gonna know what hit her.
Lena, we have to talk because I am not giving you up without a fight.
I don't want to fight.
And let's not. Although that seems like what we do best, with the exception of... Well, you know what I mean.
Is this a stall, or do you really have something to tell me?
Listen, I'll be the first to admit that I don't know everything about love. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I thought I had it right this time.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm really thrown by this vow thing. I mean, I don't have a clue.
That, in a nutshell, Jake, is the problem here.
Yes, but like Spencer says, where there's a problem, there's a solution that exists somewhere, so I went shopping.
Ah, for a solution. Boy, you and Spencer just think you can buy anything, don't you?
I went to the bookstore. The guy said that there's a lot of vows in there, and you can even make up your own.
Sometimes you just break my heart. Oh.
Yeah, I thumbed through that, and there's some pretty good ones in there.
Oh, listen to this Hebrew one. I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine.
Joined in the sight of God. And there's so many of them in there. How do you pick one?
Well, they're basically all the same once you get down to it. It's a matter of pledging yourselves to one another.
See, I thought we'd already done that. I'm willing to do it again. I mean, I'll say every vow in this book if it'll make you believe in me.
I love you.
Except the one for richer and poorer, because we're not going to have to worry about that, because I am going to hand you the world on a silver platter.
Oh, Jake. You just don't get it, do you?
Don't get what, Rachel?
You haven't a clue who you're marrying.
So, I'll wait for you out in the hallway, okay?
So I'm not going to jail. I just have to be perfect for the next 2 years, right?
Something like that.
Well, I can do that. It's going to be kind of fun, you know, like method acting.
What?
Oh, never mind. Hey, guys, you want to go to the Corys and hang out at the pool?
I would love to. You know, we actually had something to do today, and we postponed it up until now, so we gotta go.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Okay.
Well, since I'm not going to jail, we'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm very happy you're not going to jail.
So am I.
Maggie, I just want to say that I didn't enjoy saying the things that I said. And I want you to know that you're wrong about me. I'm not out to see you fry. But I have a responsibility to Franny, and she felt very violated by what you did, and she was very intense about me coming here.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, Franny's your friend, and, well, you don't even know me. I would have done the same for Celeste.
Who?
My best friend, Celeste. Never mind.
Well, anyway, I hope that you understand.
Okay, well, I'll see you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Bye.